When was the last time you really let yourself dream and think big, right? Because if I ask someone what their biggest dream is, the answer that they'd give you would probably be lacking. It'd be missing something. It wouldn't really be their dream. Because as they give you this answer about what their dream in life is, you might see something that feels missing. It feels empty, it feels lifeless, or it doesn't feel passionate, enthusiastic. It feels like they're missing something. And the answer that they give and the energy around them as they tell you about it, it feels lifeless. Now, a lot of people have this problem, but I want to focus purely on the younger demographic of people who get this question asked to them a lot. Because to them, when they're asked this question, they gotta answer about something that they want to do with their life. They gotta give them a career goal, a career path. Because what are you gonna do after you graduate? Or what are you gonna do after you leave high school or you leave college? Are you gonna study more? Or are you gonna even get a job, maybe? And when they answer this question, they just give an answer where, quite frankly, it just doesn't sound like theirs. It sounds like it's someone else's, or it sounds like it's their parents. Especially for Asian kids and kids like myself. When you ask people this question, when I ask my friends this question, or ask other students, other kids this question, I know this is a stereotype, but majority of them answered doctor, right? And a lot of these kids, they try and go for a degree in medicine because they want to study to become doctors, right? Of course. But out of all these kids who want to be doctors, I don't see many of them who have that glimmer of passion or a glimmer of hope in them to actually want to become doctors. Because to them, being a doctor is a title, it's a prestige. It gives you insanely good money, and it looks stable, and it looks like it just would give you a good life, right? But is it really their dream to be a doctor? That's why I'd rather ask them this question. What would you do if money weren't a factor or if failure weren't a factor? Because now all of a sudden they don't have to worry about the leading factors of what they want to do. Number one, their financial stability. Number two, their fear of failure. Because clearly, if their answer for what their dream is sounds completely dead to you, that would probably most likely point to that they're scared to fail. Because something along the way changed them, and someone along the way might have told them that something was impossible or that they would fail at this certain thing. Or maybe their parents would tell them, if you want to do something else, then you're gonna fail in life, you're not gonna make enough money, anything like that. And they listened and they believed it. So that's why when you ask them this question, where there are no limitations and all the factors that would lead them to not want to achieve their dream are no longer in the picture, all of a sudden, the answer that they give you about their biggest dream becomes much more lively. They tell you with such happiness, they tell you with joy in their eyes, they tell you with an energetic, childlike happiness. They give off energy that fills the room, and they could talk about their dream for hours. And it really makes you wonder where this energy went, because the answer they give you is completely different from the answer that they gave you before. Because the answer that they gave you when you asked what their biggest dream was is just something that they've made themselves believe, or maybe someone else has made them believe that that is their dream. But it's not an answer from deep down. So when you ask them the second question, all of a sudden they go deeper, they think deeper, and they give an answer that truly comes from the heart and not from the brain. Because your brain will make you think, oh, this is my dream, but there's no way I can achieve it because it might not make me money, or I might not be able to be good enough at it, I might fail at it. But so what? You might fail, but is that a bad thing? I don't think it is. Because that's just what makes life beautiful, doesn't it? Failure is just a stepping stone, and it just teaches you more and more. It might be hard, right, to always fail and have to try and get back up every single time. But isn't that what life is about? And wouldn't that be worth it to you, for you to have your dream rather than for you to have this life that you made yourself believe is your dream? Would you be happier to live this easy, sustainable life rather than a life that you'd be truly happy doing? If the answer to that is yes, then don't be scared to fail. Because I promise you it'd be better for you to fail trying to do something you love than to not try it at all and just have to be sad living with the fact that you never even attempted your dream. And now you're just living a life where you just do what you think is best for you, and you're just doing something that you feel safe doing, you find comfort in. You find comfort in the safety of this life that you chose as an alternative to your dream because you were scared that your dream was going to fail. So don't be scared to dream, and don't be scared to fail. If you have something that you really you're passionate in and you're enthusiastic about it, and it's something that you feel makes you feel complete, go for it. Whether you fail or not, at least you have attempted your dream rather than just sit back and just watch your dream pass by you while you sit in your comfort zone and live an easy, and while it might be successful life, might not be the life that you wanted in the first place. And if you're wondering what I would answer, it'd be making these videos. I enjoy these videos. I enjoy YouTube as a whole. But of course, this is a hard job, man. But if I'd be able to, I'd take this as a job any day. But of course, it isn't that easy. But at least I'm in the current trial and error arc of my YouTube career, right? And if I can look back at this and just see that, hey, I tried YouTube and I made these videos before, and I've made a few videos that got a couple hundred, couple thousand views, I'd feel pretty happy with myself, right? Because I attempted my dream and I did my best at the time. So there's nothing to be sad about, because there's no point to be sad at failure, because just even attempting this at all is already not failure. Failure is when you don't attempt it at all. I love seeing passion in people's eyes, right? It just makes it so magical. And it's just what human life was made for. Human life was made for dreams. Human life was made for creativity. Everybody should be able to do what they dream of and what they want to do in their life. Because your life is yours. It's not anyone else's. You should be able to live the way you want to. I hope that everyone gets what they deserve in life, and I hope that everyone just gets what they want. So, take care, and just, if you have a dream, or if you have a goal, don't be scared to attempt it. Be scared of not attempting it at all.